We're live at 11:25.
Good morning. Good morning,
The new
everyone.
punchline.
How are we doing?
Happy 11:25.
It is a bit low, isn't it? Let's
Sorry
go a
we're
bit
late,
lower.
very late. If you were hanging around at 11, I'm sure everyone was for this live update. I'm very sorry about that. Hopefully you'll find us at some point later in the day as it pops up on the thread. But we're late.
We're late. We're late. I'm so
But never
sorry.
mind.
We are here,
Morning, Susie.
and sometimes you get deep in chats, don't you?
Oh, we've been in a deep chat. Oh, it's been very philosophical. Business, deep chat.
Business, meaning, purpose,
Oh.
life.
So now that's all sorted, we
So
thought we'd
that's-
come on. Oh,
Oh dear.
never mind.
But coffee always helps.
Yes, we're now ready for a coffee. We've reached the end of thought patterns and ended up like this. So now we need coffee.
Living with purpose.
I think I said living with Linda. Living with Linda.
Living life with Linda. Living with purpose.
Who's she? Oh, guys, we've gone a bit insane. Yeah.
So
Brace,
that was our
brace.
discussion.
It's the midweek speed
Living,
bump.
I mean, it's probably not the time to discuss it in the middle of a pandemic when you don't have a lot of choice.
I know, that's
But
the
we
problem,
did.
isn't it?
And it,
And then it just made me want to be open and see everybody and check everyone's all right. People we haven't seen for ages.
we miss seeing everyone. I mean, it's
And the frustration, to be honest, that some places are open and we're choosing to go super safe, which kind of puts us on a back foot. So we've sorted nothing out, but we've tried to
sorted
correct
nothing.
the world in our heads.
we've sorted nothing, and we got a bit down about it. But you know,
guys.
that's okay.
Is anyone still out there?
Because we're not going anywhere.
No.
We just need to stay safe, don't we? It's just, you know, when we set up, we were just reminiscing of how when we set up, it was about trying to help lonely and isolated people as much as everyone in the community. But it was a real, you know, it was a reason why we set up a few events like opening Christmas morning, and then that didn't happen this year because you couldn't open and
It's
it wasn't
bizarre.
safe. And you know, you want to be a space for people to connect.
Well, and how it's the worst time for loneliness and isolation, and we're not part of the game.
Yeah, and it's really
Other
hard.
than this glorious video moment brought to you 3 times a week. But yes,
So that was
you're
our,
right, Christy. We need to see and hug. I want sofas. I want lots of sofas and armchairs and comfiness and sitting far too close to people in a cafe and people who just come and sit and chat to you. Oh, I love that.
It'll
I'm
be
definitely
back.
an extrovert.
It will be back. It will be back. So, while we chat, we're going to brew.
Till then, we have coffee.
Chemex today, and this is brewing on. This is brewing. I'll say again.
What?
Start again.
What?
Cut that bit. Oh no, we're live. This is brewing our subscription coffee
You're
for
right
this
there.
month, which should be coming through your doorstep. So if you haven't already had your coffee, it's coming. It's with the postie, as we say on our emails. So we're going to brew
We're going to use
in
this nice jug.
beautiful centerpiece, table centerpiece.
It is
the
really
way
nice.
Linda described it, and I went, I like that because it just looks the part. This is called a Chemex. And we've not brewed on one of these before, so get excited because there's no naked flame involved, like that weird siphon one.
Oh, we've got
That
to do
always
that again
goes
before
wrong, and I
before
look
the end
silly.
of it.
So this one is the Chemex, and it's basically you brew the whole thing in. It's got the filter comb and the jug all in one, and then a nice little kind of spout to pour out. So we're going to do this today.
Look at this. Large filter paper.
Large filter paper. So that goes in.
It's like a handkerchief style.
We'll talk you through how to
Sits at the
brew.
top. Shall I do the pre-wet? We're going to pre-wet the paper.
So pre-wet,
as
get rid of
always.
the paper tastes. So that just pours through. I was hoping the scales were over actually, but they're not, are they?
And just by swirling the water that you've poured through, obviously as usual warms the receptacle.
Shall we tip it?
I've got a cup ready.
Oh,
I know. Can still multitask even after a big chat. But it just looks cool. So if you're doing coffee for a table full of people, you know those days that are coming, when you get people around for brunch again, and probably more often than we ever did because suddenly we can. And this is nice on the table. Everyone can pour themselves some.
Yeah.
It's very nice.
So a quick run through how we'll brew. So you wet the paper and you pour the water out because that would just, it warms the jug, but it also tastes a bit papery. So we get rid of that flavour. Then you want to get some scales. Normal, I was going to say bathroom scales. No, not bathrooms.
No one wants them at the minute.
No one wants
Put them away. Bin them.
Lockdown. Normal kitchen scales that are electric, ideally, because we are going to measure, as always, with any type of...
Electric, ideally, you're thinking like those in the balance.
Why not?
They'd be really tricky.
It'd be tricky,
What's
wouldn't
Christine
it?
put?
Ideally...
You should be dropping off our coffee today. Our postie is called Ulrika.
Eureka!
Oh, Eureka. That's what I call him because he always...
Right.
Oh, I'm going to have to press that in
We'll
a minute,
come back
Christine.
to that
Sorry.
because I'm just going to quickly get it brewing. So what we need is to brew half a litre of coffee into here. We're going to use 60 grams of coffee. Now, it's exactly the same with any of the different brewing methods. The most important bit, you know me, I bang on about it, the right amount of coffee to the right amount of water makes everything good.
It's all about your ratios.
All about the ratios. So we're going to put in here 60 grams of ground coffee for a filter grind, which is kind of just a bit
sandy.
It's not the most...
Scarborough sand.
Not quite as coarse as a
But not the one that goes claggy.
And then what we'll do is we'll just... Didn't reset that, so we'll have to...
Sorry, I'm going for about 70 grams of water there.
And we
brew.
brew.
A good covering of blooming.
And we bloom exactly like a cafetiere. You just pour...
God, I love this one. It's a little bit different to some of the others. It's like we were smelling those caramel biscuits last night. They were nice, weren't they?
Salted caramel biscuits was beautiful. Anyway, you bloom, so you pour over a little bit of water just to cover the grind. Leave it for 30 seconds. It will just swell up a little bit, and
this is bubbling away.
Exactly the same as a cafetiere V60. You know, it starts to just filter. It just starts to just soak in some of that water before you pour a lot of water through it.
It also forces some of the carbon dioxide out, which is what the bubbling is.
There you go.
And that helps it absorb the water better.
And get the flavour through. So there you go, extract more coffee.
So do you want to zero it off now and I'll just go up to...
Yeah, so we did 60...
I'm making them do maths now that I went too quick.
60, 210.
6210, what? 64 Zoo
150,
Lane.
you'd already done that actually.
Oh, did I?
So we need 500, so 350.
Wonderful.
So 500 ml of water, 60 grams of coffee. If you want to brew a bit more, that would do us a couple of cups. So if you wanted to brew, that's not right, is it? I'm sorry, I've got that wrong. A litre of water for 60 grams. Oh my goodness.
We're going to need some more hot water, mate. Go put the kettle on.
We rushed to get here. 60 grams. It's all about the ratio. Don't get them wrong.
He's banging on about it.
I'm so sorry because this is going to go on our app as well as our
need
subscription coffee.
So you've got 60 grams of coffee and it's going to be a
1
litre
litre.
total. Let me just do a little top. Go put the kettle on. Who's been the kettle in?
No, I can go and top it up with the Uber.
Are you going to run?
Yeah.
Right.
Go. It's all about the ratio.
Go. I'm going to read what Christine's got.
A lot here.
I know, but I'm not sure there's enough. There's no quick way to get to this phone. Bear with. Right, I'm round. Let me see what Christine put about her post. Ulrika, it is Ulrika. Our post is Ulrika, that's what I call him, because he always tells me about the weather for the next few days. Ulrika. Does he? Does he like being called Ulrika? That's it, there we go. Right, I'm going to run back round. It's quite a long table. One moment. Oh, I should be that blooming... What's the other one? Not Ulrika. Challenge Annika. Although, I can't today. I've been getting back into exercise on my little Apple videos and I've pulled my calf, so I'm limping. That's a nice look. So now I feel... I can walk upstairs okay, but not back down, so I'm going to be up here a while. He doesn't know. We should find this postman. Ulrika. Well done.
There we go.
Welcome back.
What have I missed?
So now we want 850.
850. So a litre. 1 litre, 60 grams. If you wanted to do less, kind of 30 grams to 500 ml. I got that wrong. But
we can write it down.
We'll write it underneath. So it's nice though, isn't it? Look at the way that just brews into the...
Well, that's it. You can get everyone's eggs and bacon going.
Yeah.
Or, vegan sausage if you're that way inclined.
Pour it in the centre of the table.
And, just keep it pouring so that it's freshly
Smells
ready.
delicious.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely beautiful. So tell us about the coffee this month, Linda.
We haven't had this for a while. We have got a new one, but we haven't had a Mexican coffee for some time. So this is Mexico. I think our last Mexican might well have been decaf. So,
oh yes.
But this is a washed. Which part does it come from? How far up are they? The region of Huatusco.
Oh, I like this because it tells you how to say it.
Huatusco.
Linda's pretending she can read it, but actually it tells you in brackets. So I thought I'd add that in.
Anyway, it looks nice. That's the farm. You get the farm on the postcard, and you get all the info on the back about its process, which is washed, and what altitude it was grown at, which is up to 1,450 metres above sea level.
There you go. That's good.
So it's a highly grown coffee, which is brilliant.
Highly. Anything above 1,000 metres is normally going to be a higher grade coffee. So that's more what speciality tends to be over 1,000. So this is 1,500.
And it's a big old farm. It's got 1,000 farmers involved in this. So this is hectares galore, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a cooperative, I think, actually.
Yeah. So it's pulling in coffee from several farms over several hectares, which is in South America is way more common way of producing coffee.
Yeah, I think it's closer-ish, maybe a bit bigger, but to the Uganda that we went to, where they're quite small lots.
Yeah, okay.
Lots of small lots.
Including lots of people in it. It's a great way for people to sell if they haven't got access, if they haven't got grown loads of coffee, like in Uganda, and they want to access the market, doing it together gets everyone equal pay, which is good. And this is Rainforest Alliance certified. And flavour notes, we'll do in a minute, I guess. But yeah,
once
Mexico.
I've brewed the litre.
So
Sorry, it's a bit longer to brew the litre.
We're going to be on until after your lunchtime. Go grab your sandwich. But yeah, if you get a subscription, this is coming your way. If not, it'll go on the website.
With the posting.
Within a week or so.
Yeah.
We'll start re-roasting. We always do subscriptions first for rolling customers. Christine, you're a rolling customer. You're pleased to know. And then everyone else can get access to it after that.
Yes.
So there we go.
On its way.
We've done a lot of bags. How many bags did we do? How many orders for this sub?
A lot. Good 400 going out.
Must have been. I did 197 bags of filter ground. There was a lot of bags, a lot of coffee. It was covered in a lot of coffee dust. But it smells good. So it's, it's a nice perfume.
There's worse smells, aren't there? So this, if you joined us...
We're not going to be drinking coffee until Thursday. So if you've got a coffee...
it was meant to be brewing 500 ml, and I ended up...
There's so much water to go through. I'll just do the tasting notes because we might not even get to taste.
I'm also not even that sure if it holds a litre. I think it does.
Oh my goodness. Well, I think we can definitely use this video for all sorts of retail use, can't we?
But it's going to taste amazing.
What's everyone been up to? Has anyone else got into exercise? See, I didn't do much exercise in lockdown 1. People peaked on all their activity in lockdown 1 and all their new stuff. And then this lockdown, everyone's going, I can't be bothered to do anything. Well, I didn't really do anything in lockdown 1. I grew a few peas. But now this time, I've got into the exercise thing. But I think it's because it's January. But
yeah, it does make
I've damaged my calf. And I looked it up, like you do on Google, the world's doctor. And it said, if you've just come back to exercise after several months not bothering, kind of wording. then you've probably done this kind of damage to it.
Several years for me.
That's me. So it's
Dear.
it's like almost like cramp, or like after you've had a really bad cramp and it's bruisey feeling. Yeah, it's weird. So it's quite nice walking upstairs because it stretches it, but then I have to hobble round. Anyway, still doing Zumba. Well done, Christine. Yeah, that's what I see. There's a dance option on the Apple Fitness thing. I should have done the dance option rather than the hit. I've done a couple of hits in a row.
I can't join in this chat. I
didn't warm up. You're right, Makeda. And the thing is, because you're accessing it, you're accessing it yourself. They kind of do so it's a 30-minute Apple Fitness video, and it's very good. But they just do the usual and stretch but that's it. It's like, because it's 30 minutes, it's like 1 minute of warm up. Whereas they offer loads of different cool down extra add-ons, but not many warm up add-ons. No warm up add-ons. I think that's what's missing.
Never.
So yeah, anyway, I can't exercise now because it hurts. I got halfway through last night, so I was hopping on one leg for squats and stuff. I was like, this isn't working. That's it. Game over for now.
No. What were we watching? Has anyone else watched what's it called? The Apple one that we've been off and on with? Tehran. Has anyone seen Tehran? That's the one with, it's on Apple TV, and it's about an 8-episoder, but we've kind of enjoyed it, but then it's also been a bit like, we got to episode 7 and we were maybe a bit disappointed by it.
It's alright, I just find them all a bit heavy, those. I'm much preferring that we watched Bridgerton and now we're on to Queen's Gambit. This is way more my style. For once we're away from a plot of murder and someone shooting someone and someone
high risk. I had a dream.
Blow up the White House or something. They're normally them, aren't
I woke up having a dream the other day that I was being chased by some kind of organisation that were out to kill me and stop me doing what I was doing, and they would. And in the dream, it was
Stop brewing coffee.
It was almost political, and I almost was like, I could get away with it, or it could be that these people decide they suddenly want me and I'm going to kill me. And I woke up when I was just being caught, and by these people who were clearly not going to let me go, and I knew I had to just go, and I couldn't get away, and this was my day's number. That's weird, isn't it? Maybe we've watched too much Tehran.
The poor guy who died because he brewed coffee.
Never drank that before.
Oh dear.
There you go.
Yeah, Queen's Gambit on episode 1. Bernie said The Dig. We've saved that for
the
weekend.
Oh yeah,
an archaeology film. I should have been an archaeologist. I love coffee. I do love coffee, but I would like to brush bits.
So is it good?
Dirt off with a small brush all day. I'd love that.
Yeah, it was absolutely right up your
Fine
street.
treasure.
I don't know if it's all about that.
So excited.
It is right up your
street.
street.
A bit of Roman pottery. Yeah.
Do you know what? We're nearly there.
Do you know what's happened though? The scales have gone off.
Doesn't matter.
Oh, okay, good.
Done.
Do you know what? This is like an advert for instant coffee, isn't it? Because this has taken so long. You might as well just get yourself a Nescafe.
I'm going to pour.
Okay. Pour, and then we'll read the comments because we've definitely missed some chat.
Normally you take it off, but I'm just going to leave it. There's a little bit of brewing going on still.
And can you... right. Here we have freshly brewed Mexico. So this one is very classic South American. I think you'll like it. Christine, I think you'll like it. It's slightly lighter roasted than your favourite kind of coffees, but it's South American, so it's got the nuts, chocolate, raisin. It's not fruity sweet or anything. It's just like really good, bold mouthfeel. Plenty of chocolate and nuttiness there.
Yeah.
So I think you'll like it.
It's a good punchy coffee, if you know what I mean. It's not got any wildness really. It's just nice. It's quite. I still like the sweetness to it. because it's a high grade coffee, but it's a very coffee. If you
Yeah,
like,
it's good. Well, it'll work in anything. It'll be very forgiving if you were to espresso it.
It's a
Or do
great,
it over a filter, you'll still get a good flavour.
great morning coffee.
Will it be in the next subscription? What will it be in the next subscription? What coffee?
We need glasses.
Even will I get next month?
Makeda, yeah,
Thank
this
you.
is arriving with you any day.
This we've posted yesterday and the day before, so
Yeah.
it's on its way.
It's on its way.
So you will get Mexico.
This is the coffee. You can almost taste it.
It might be quicker to get it in the post than wait for Nick to brew it. So maybe it's there on your doorstep now. It's
We're
taken
there
how
already.
long? You've been in a vortex.
This is what's coming to you.
Shall I go and flick the comments?
And it is the Mexico this month.
What did we
Nina's
miss?
going to check the comments.
Oh, Marcella. Just spotted that as I was scrolling.
Oh, we haven't seen that, have we? I thought we forgot
Right, the
about
dig, Queen's Gambit, love Queen's Gambit. The Serpent, Susie's finding hard to get through. Yeah, it looks...
that. Is that the BBC?
Yeah, I think so.
It's meant to be incredibly visually great, isn't it?
I feel like someone put a comment on that it was negative about someone with Down syndrome. I don't know. I don't know if that was that one or something else.
I don't know.
Marcella, can't wait to get into that. In the subscription. Not sure I got my sub in this time. Ordered on the 31st.
It's in.
You're in?
I mean, I can't see your name, but I'm sure.
Makeda.
I'm that confident.
Makeda.
Oh, yeah, you're in.
I need to get my needs in order. Keep adding.
I remember yours went through
Yeah.
Makeda.
Yeah, you're in.
Definitely.
We try and keep, because it's just us doing the admin for it, we try and keep an eye on it right up to the day.
Everyone else is on furlough, so...
Yeah. Good morning, Carol. We're belated as well. We were not here till
very
25
belated.
past.
I'm so sorry. So don't feel... if you're joining-
Mexico! Sarah's never met a Mexican coffee she didn't like.
If you're just joining, we haven't been on since 11. It's been 10 to 12. We've been bringing on a...
Serpent's a true story and an uncomfortable watching. Don't you think in lockdown
Oh,
we
is
just
it?
need like...
No, I do like it.
I know you do.
Bit of intense.
We're so different on our viewing.
dream.
I just need like someone to
No, we enjoyed Bridgerton.
sing a song at me. Oh, I enjoyed Bridgerton, yeah, that was fine. Marcella, I bet
The
it's
best-
stranger. She's got like a cut on her mouth or something, hasn't she? She is a bit weird, Marcella, isn't it? But it's intriguing.
The best thing
I'm
about
going to come back
Bridgerton-
round because you can see me wrinkles.
Bridgerton was the music, wasn't it? That was... You wonder what that pause was going to be.
You think the best bit of Bridgerton was the music? Oh, Simon!
Well, I went... and everyone was like, oh, he's not going to. It was the music. Because they play, we kept saying, in fact, we haven't checked if you can get this on like music streaming, because
It was all
modern hits.
modern hits! It was things from the hit parade!
Do we not say modern hits anymore? Anyway, current chart music. Is that what we say?
Yeah.
With I can't speak today. With stringed instruments,
Played classically.
Classically.
Yeah, I'm hoping it is on there somewhere.
That was
'cause
great
there
fun
loads.
because half the time we're playing guess the song.
I was
more than
I was distracted by the music.
what's going on.
Trying to sing it in my head and get to the punchline of like what it was. I was more distracted by the Duke, but you know.
Oh, well, hang on now, right. Well, we're not watching that again. Oh, we finished it. Right. The other thing I did say the other day, but I'm so excited about this, that if you watch Friends, in the first season, they got one of these. This is the
You already
Chemex.
said this
It
on
was been
Monday.
I know, but I'm just saying for people that haven't seen it.
But people who haven't seen it
This-
have left by now.
This was
It's been on about an hour.
this was in the background of Friends, and I thought, man, they're so far ahead in America, aren't
Oh,
they?
look, Brooks on her
This was brewing
choc and chat.
in the background in Friends' kitchen in season 1. I mean, that is like early 90s, isn't it? There you go.
I might have to run.
Right, we're going to have to go anyway.
Child
Nice
should be
hanging out
online.
with you guys today.
Yes.
Happy
good
coffee.
to see
Sorry
you.
we were so late, but
The non-instant coffee brought
enjoy
to you
your
by
coffee
CLO.
time. It's nice to hang out, isn't it? Let's keep hanging out. We'll see you soon.
Yes, see you soon. Can anyone just pop over and press that finish button because it's too far
Okay.
away?